It's day one of my new declutter video, and we're going into my closet here. I would like to show you the inside of my closet, and it's looking pretty good right now. I am very organized, I will say, but I want to introduce you to a type of decluttering that I call cherry picking. So over here, I have all this stuff that I cherry picked out of my closet. And what that means is I just started looking in the closet to find anything that was old, outdated, or anything that I wasn't using anymore, empty. And it's a very effective way of decluttering for me because overall my closet was in pretty good shape. But here's what I found. This box, I don't really need what was in it anymore. I just combined it with something else. And this, we've talked about this in my last video. When something isn't serving you, or let's take it a step further, I don't like the smell of this, and I've had it for years. There's probably a quarter of a bottle left. I'm getting rid of it. I never pick it. So that's going. And then this was from back when my grandkids were little. These are all dried up. So those are going. Same with these. These are dried up. Yeah, I could wet them each time, but I really never pick them. This is something I'm very sad about. It's the perfect product for my hair, and I can't find it anymore. So I kept this empty bottle, and I may take a picture of it because I know I can get it on eBay, but it's super expensive. Maybe it'll come back in stock. So I'll probably take a picture of that. But you can see the dust on the top of it. Okay, this is good enough to be pitched. And in one of my videos, I found when I was thrifting or at a garage sale, I forget, a new case for my mouth guard. So I kept the old one and it's broke. That's going out. Bunch of makeup. Now again, every time I've cleaned out my makeup, I'm like, well, there's nothing wrong with this. I can still use it, but it's out of date. All of this is out of date. I mean, it's so old that it's been in there every time I declutter. I'm not going to pick all that out. Same with this Avon for pimples. I don't get pimples anymore. So that's got to be old. And this is out of date. This I used to keep for my eye drops that were multi-use, and I don't need that anymore. That can actually be donated. It's glass. So I'll set that aside. And I've been married for 34 years. I got this when I got my wedding ring. I opened it up and smelled it, and it smells awful. So I don't know if it went rancid or what, but again, every time I decluttered, I would hang on to that. I never use it. Just a random cap. And this bottle I've had for years from when the kids were little, and we would go swimming and they would get water in their ears. And I used to make up my own. Let's just see what the date is on that. 2008. So I made up my own drops when I found a recipe online, but we haven't needed that in years. So I think that's a pretty good declutter for day one. And just scanning back in here, I'm pretty happy. Like, this was all cluttered up, and I like to keep this open so I can reach my products. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with how everything looks. But I probably spent maybe 10 minutes going through there and got rid of all that stuff. So remember, cherry pick. Just pick out the items that you don't want, use, or need, or that are expired. And if you do that on the regular, which I do, this is one of the areas that I do that in, it stays pretty good. Okay, see you tomorrow. As I was throwing out all the trash, I thought of 2 tips for you. I took a picture of this and I made a new folder on my phone, and it says, or it's titled Products We Use, and I put the picture of that in there. So that way I'll have it and I can throw away the bottle or the can. The other tip I wanted to share, and I'll just use my makeup as an example. I only buy the products that I know and love. I don't veer out and buy new products anymore. What I've found works for me, and I don't buy extras until I'm almost done with the product. Like, whoops, you can see here, this is almost gone, so I have a new one to replace it. And I do have one of these and one to replace it. But I don't stock up other than that, and it's very simple, and then I'm not stuck with products I don't like. So there's your bonus tips. It's day 2, and I'm up here in my craft room. Today I have this box to show you. It's a box lid, and it's got some old manuals in from things that we've had in the past. I've decided that we will never need these pieces, manuals or paperwork, so I'm getting rid of all that. And I will put a clip in of how I've organized some of my manuals that I do keep. Also, this was in my booth for probably 2 or 3 years, and it's never sold, and I was thinking of my friend Melody in Canton. Her husband Bob could use this. He works outside, and he said he gets really hot and overheated. So you actually soak this in cold water, and then you can wear it around your neck, maybe even on your head. I don't know. But that is going to my friend Bob. And also, I have these 2 photo albums that my mom and I have been going through all of her photos and downsizing them, and Melody from Canton is going to take those as well. So here's all my stuff for day 2. Not bad, huh? I'm in my den down here under my desk. I do like to use baskets for organization, and these are just some of the miscellaneous pamphlets or instruction booklets, whatever, that we have for things that we own. And this has just been real handy to just shove that back under there. There's some Christmas stuff that I keep there, and it's been really easy. I also have big binders for some of the booklets, like for our electronics or our appliances and stuff like that. But this works great for all those miscellaneous little booklets. In fact, I had them in the box that I'm getting rid of, and I had to look through it all the time just to find what I needed. Now I can flip through it. So much better. Let's see what I found for day 3. So I bought a container it's a glass container. I can't think of what you would even call it. Well, a candle came in it, and this is just a little tip. If you have candles that are almost done, or you don't want them but you want the container, pop it in the freezer. And then I just literally turned the container upside down and it popped right out. So I'm going to see if my friend Melody wants that for anything. Melody in Canton. These are dried up, like wipes for your glasses and such. Those are getting disposed of. And then I have these coupon books. I always do keep my coupon books in the same area, and then when I get new ones, I see if the old ones have expired. All 3 of these are expired. Those are going out. This is an old cookie tray. I looked at the back, and it's in sad shape, and I never pick that. So I checked with hubby, because I'm always afraid to declutter something, because he cooks too, and he said, nah, get rid of it. And then I don't know how I missed these, or how I had so many of these, but I got rid of one of those on day 1, I think. So 2 more I found that are expired, and one of them was 2019. And this is going to my daughter. We don't really use a dry erase marker board anymore, and I found that. I gave her my dry erase marker board for the kids, so she was happy to get that. So not bad for day 3. All of this stuff going out. Let me know in the comments below, is there anything that I've showed you that you had a little bell go off like, oh, I should declutter that as well? See you tomorrow. Day 4. So far, all I have is these 2 boxes, but they're pretty big. They're for the exact same thing. They were some cushions. Mom's caregiver got one of these for her, and then I saved the box in case we needed another one, so I would know what to get. And we did indeed need another one for her other chair. And so I don't see any reason to keep these anymore. So that's quite a large area that was taking up to save those. So out they go. This is in our mudroom right by the back door here. And it's kind of a catch-all. This I was supposed to give my brother when he dropped off my mom today, and I forgot. So I always just put any dishes there for him. But I went through all my coupons, and I even found a little voting sticker. These coupons go clear back to November of 2023. So I think that I need to be a little bit more on top of that. And I need to find a better place to put my coupons. So those are the ones that are still in date, but these are all going in the trash. I decided I was throwing out these 2 pairs of socks. They just don't have enough cushion left in them. They still have some good wear in them, but they don't feel good on my feet anymore. Hi, Mom.
Hi.
You want to say hi to all your fans?
Hi, everyone.
You having a good day?
Yes, I am.
I asked Mom to hold this up so you could see it. You want to hold it up and show them? So I got this from my mother-in-law, and look what happened here, Mom. The whole strap broke off.
Oh, redo that.
Yeah, and let's see the inside. I think it's starting to come apart inside too. Just a little bit, huh?
Not much.
Yeah, just a little bit. If that was all that was wrong with it, I would have kept it, but I'm deciding to declutter it because I was going to get it repaired, and then I decided to look on eBay, and guess what, Mom?
You sold it.
No, no. That's what I usually do, huh?
Yeah.
I found one, so I ordered it, and it's coming in a couple days, just like this, except it's like in brand new condition, and the strap's not broke.
Oh.
Are you excited? I knew you would be excited. So this is going out. The old me would have kept it and thought, well, I should keep it just in case.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna. I'm gonna get rid of it. Did I do good?
Yeah, you did good.
Okay. Do you like it? It's from Lipton Tea.
Lipton tea.
Yeah, you like Lipton tea, huh?
Oh, I don't know.
That's the kind of tea you drink.
Well,
every morning.
I'm not really a tea drinker, but sometimes I do.
Every morning. All right, say goodbye and whatever you're going to say.
Goodbye.
You're such a cutie. What was that for? Is that your blooper?
Yep.
Okay, bye. I am on location in my craft room today, and I want to talk about magazines. That basket, whoops, I'm not used to vlogging, you can tell. That basket right up there is full of HGTV magazines, and I have them at I have them at other places too. I figured maybe you were tired of just seeing all my clutter and maybe you wanted to see a face. I don't know. So anyways, I'm going to show you here. Let me turn the camera around. These are part of my HGTV magazines right here. All of these. Let me show you how many. I will give you a count. All of these are going to my friend Melody. It's really hard for me to let go of magazines. Do you feel the same way? Melody is coming to visit, actually, when I'm filming this. She's coming today, and she's encouraged me to get rid of them. And I'm looking up at that basket full. I love the way they look. I like the spines. I think they look really cool. I'll show you. I'll put in a little clip here. Thing is, I paid a lot of money for the magazines. I already got my enjoyment out of them. Honestly, with the way there's Pinterest and people have Instagrams and people have Instagram-like things on Facebook. I don't know what they're called. I can find all kinds of inspiration all day long, and it's right at my fingertips. And as far as the money, I'm not going to get it back. I'm not going to put these magazines on eBay. I just don't have the time for that, and they wouldn't sell at my booth, and if they did, it's not worth my time. So I am giving them to Melody. She's going to put them, well, she's going to read them, look through them, whatever, and then she's going to put them in her little library. And also, Melody, you have my permission. Look them up on eBay since you're an eBayer. Some of them do have more value than others. Go ahead and sell them and get some money for them. Take this as your public service announcement. You don't have to keep your magazines forever. You can get rid of them. You've already paid out the money and you're not going to get it back unless you want to sit and list on eBay. And make sure you check out to see how much the magazines are selling for before you commit to that, because it's got to be a lot of money to make it worth your time. Okay, that's it for today, and this is a big one. I will be reporting at the end because I'm not going to get through all of them on this visit. So I will report probably in each decluttering video how many more I'm letting go of. Go find your magazines. Yes, I'm talking to you right now. Go. Look how cool they look up here. I just love the look of them, and yeah, they look so cool, but bye-bye. I just went out to the car and was cleaning it up, and I've had this bug spray for absolutely years, and I decided to declutter it. I never use it, so I'm sure it's way out of date. I don't even know if they put a date on these, but that is my declutter. I bought this CD case at a garage sale, and it had some CDs in for my mom, and I don't want the case. So my friend Melody in Canton wants that, so I'm giving that to her rather than just having it sit around and thinking we might use it someday. I know we won't, so out that goes. I also got rid of a bunch of stuff out of my pantry that was expired. I'm not going to show it all to you, but this is just your public service announcement to go through your pantry occasionally, because I have these two items. I know I saw a date on it that's going to make you giggle. Yeah, I got them at the same time, and they were good until July 17th of 2013. Every time I cleaned out my pantry, I put them back in, and I never used them, and I'm not sure why I kept keeping them. So go through your pantry. I just decluttered 2 drawers in my kitchen, and all of this stuff I'm getting rid of. We don't eat rice in our diet anymore, and we also don't use this type of pizza crust anymore. Somehow I had bought extras of this and never used it. And you know how you have those little packets that you use most of it and then it just goes hard and gets old? Melody wants these. They're little sword hors d'oeuvres picks, I believe. And then all of these, I never bake cookies, or I never put these on cakes or brownies anymore, so I'm going to get rid of all of this stuff. So not bad for a few minutes work. I got more stuff I decluttered. I'm up here in my craft room. This first item was given to me by my friend Debbie, and I did try to sell it in my booth, but it was a no-go. So that's going to my friend Melody in Canton. And I have a little update on the magazines, if I can get a hold of them. I'm continually going through these HGTV magazines, and I got rid of 2 more. Those are going to Melody in PA for her little library. This is a small one. We tried a recipe and we didn't like it. Actually, I made it for my husband for his lunch, and he said he didn't want it again. So, gonna get rid of that. And this book I have enjoyed so much over the years. I've read it over and over, different parts of the book. I'm trying to show you who it's by, Donna Otto. And that's going to my friend Melody in PA. And again, she's going to read that and then she'll put it in her little library. Okay, I got a little Sam's Club flyer that's outdated. And this, I got this cushion for myself. Actually, my husband got it for me. I wanted to take some time and make sure that I wanted it, and we're not going to return that, so that box can go. And then I tried this. I'm not sure how I got it. I don't buy things with cinnamon in, but maybe it was a gift. And I did try it, and I can't do the cinnamon. It really bothers my allergies. So Melody in PA wants that as well. That's it for now. I'm doing so good. I love to declutter. I hope you do too, and I hope I'm inspiring you to get rid of even the littlest of things. It really helps. I'm also getting rid of this whole stack here. These are Orphans, so those will just go in the trash, and these are going to my daughter. She said, yes, please. I cleaned out my drawer. I'll show you here. And I'm following Erica Lucas's advice, trying to leave some empty space in drawers, and really we never use those ever. So I have plenty of containers in here that we do use. So I like a little bit of breathing room. It's actually really encouraging. I cleaned out my junk drawer and I'm getting rid of all of this. It's not a whole lot because I do clean it out often. Want to see it? Here's how it looks. I don't know why, but this is so satisfying to clean out and to see how it looks. I absolutely love it. And I'll probably keep opening it just to look. Here's my next little pile to show you. I'm doing some great decluttering. I've got rid of 2 more magazines, or rather I've gone through them, and those are going to Melody and PA. And then this coffee can I tried to sell in my booth unsuccessfully, and Melody and Canton wants that. It's really darling, but I guess people aren't as excited about old coffee cans as I am. And then these 2 mugs didn't sell in my booth. Melody wants those as well, Melody and Canton. And then I got this whole bag full of plasticware, and my friend Melody in Canton always wants that as well. Well, I feel so much lighter. I've gotten rid of so much stuff. What do you think? Is this helpful? I would love to know in the comments section if you're decluttering along with me. Have I inspired you to get rid of anything? What have you gotten rid of? I would love to know. I have had some positive feedback from my first declutter video, my first one that I did recently. I used to do them a long time ago. So I would love your feedback to know if this is something you want more of. As a thrifter, I need to constantly be on top of my clutter. And it's not a one and done. That's my biggest takeaway for you today. You need to keep decluttering constantly as long as you're bringing more stuff into your home. I would love to be that resource for you that shows you just real life decluttering. It's not one of those fancy videos. It's just this is what's happening here because I'm a thrifter. And even if I wasn't a thrifter, which I can't even imagine that in any world, but even if I wasn't, I would still need to keep on top of things because even if I wasn't thrifting, I would still be buying things somewhere, right? So let me know, what do you think? And have I inspired you in any way? I would love to hear your stories. If you'd like to follow me on Instagram, I'll link that below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to follow me, I'll link that.